Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos while you were off looking for the mud.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth. The ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched her.
Raker said Nikki chose nowhere for the ritual, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time letting that one go.
But that means Magus chose it. Probably because...
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
Drax, how do you keep from breaking your hands smashing through everything?
Catathian bone density.
But you don't even have cuts on your knuckles.
Catathian skin density.
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Polish here.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Yeah. Cosmo is retaking power of security, where his spots are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. Spots too.
Gotcha! Careful up there, buddy!
The electrifying enchanter spells irritate me!
Yup! If we snuff him out, the rest is peace! This is how it's done!
Push their lights out!
They're all coming from. Just squash them!
Watch the mine!
That Brody Mine guy is really starting to tick me off! Rocket! Do your thing!
No, you can't hurt the brain! It's already dead! What's the car? Less treatment? Still hurts, I bet.
Help, Rex!
Feel my wrath!
We're violating so many nowhere codes. Just be near the spray.
I will leave this out of the dog report!
Yeah, you might want to dodge those next time.
Better than a cup of coffee!
Lob it at him, big guy!
I'm dying over here.
Peter! Can you get to him?
No,
Normal
Casella.
attacks
Try
aren't
not to
working.
die.
The traitor must feel well assisted, Peter Quill!
Ready. Those attacking
Peter Quill! I would value some assistance!
Looks like Quill. I think the big guy's seen stars. Think this stuff's flammable?
Not the shield, it's the mine! Enough already! Let loose, Rocket! This poor goon's got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Lungs are already gray.
And you know that...
I have seen them.
Drax, little help, Heave-Ho?
Readily!
Hurts to see all my investments go up in smoke.
What investments?
Couple seed fundings into illegal weapons research, funneled some units into goon training, couple of bets.
You had units this whole time?
No, they were invested.
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
Whoa! Careful, this place is practically falling apart. So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Not surprising. Imagine that thing falling into the wrong hands.
We don't have to.
You don't pay me enough, Quill.
Why do the mightiest powers of the universe not intervene against the Church? Galactus, the Stranger, the Living Tribunal.
Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there?
I'm Groot.
Right about there.
This seems important to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping?
Scoping. This place smells weird.
It's the brains. Goes sour if it sits too long.
It smells like... Think you can anchor to this, Gamora?
Guess we'll find out.
What do the buyers do with all of the brain matter?
They buy bone scrapes and spinal fluid, too.
What?
They're mostly scientists, trying to understand the mysteries of the universe or create the next big weapon. What do you see?
Same stuff, but higher?
What's in all those towers and pods?
There ain't no zone in here, so it could be anything. I know one of them's half library and half pleasure pod.
I really hope it survived.
Oh, what have they done to you?
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Nowhere, and it won't be the last. We've still got Cosmo on our side. Once we give the Church the boot, he'll whip this place back into shape.
Hopefully not too good a shape. Thanks, Quill.
Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance. This is the Flarkin Continuum Cortex.
The Cortex isn't the problem here. It's the Flarknards who've hijacked it. We take them down, and the Cortex is just a machine with nobody at the wheel.
You know there is a wheel. I saw no wheel.
Yeah, there ain't no wheel, but I don't like the idea of just leaving that.
Here they come!
A whole lot of them!
Soon to be one less!
Chop them up!
Any last words?
Getting real sick of these skiffs bringing
These renegades are relentless!
It's all you, Gamora! Track, cross it!
I have vanquished this Nova Corps traitor with my fists!
Still don't hear no ritual.
Hopefully that means it hasn't started!
Been too long since I blew something up.
Where is Warlock?
Hopefully he's leaving Raker with some ugly scars!
Our mighty battle shakes the very ground beneath us!
Just be careful with the stomps there, big guy!
We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes.
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
Over here. Guess we're climbing brains again.